Hello everyone. Hi, what is up? It's me, Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today. Thank you so much for coming by. I know that you have many videos you could be watching right now, so I appreciate you stepping by and deciding to click on my video out of all other videos you could watch at this very moment. Thank you, hello, and welcome. Today I'm doing another edition of my music and makeup series, but this is a little different. I've decided to change it up just a little bit. In the past, whenever I would do these, they're usually reaction based, so I would do makeup while reacting to a song I never heard before. But moving forward, I think I don't want to do that anymore. I think I would rather react / just listen and hang out to music while doing makeup that I've already heard before, because it's really hard to kind of really listen and react to a song when your attention is also preoccupied and split in half with doing my makeup well. So in these videos going forward, I'm not going to be listening and reacting to new music while doing my makeup. Instead, I'm going to listen and give my thoughts and hang out to some music I have heard before that I love and do makeup at the same time. I still am going to react and give my thoughts and stuff like that, but it's not going to be my first listen and it's not going to be my first reaction. So a lot of the songs and music I've been listening to have already been out for a while, and I'm just finally getting around to like getting my thoughts and reactions to you guys after I've already heard it for the first time. So yeah, I think it's really fun. So for the first edition of this new change of things, I'm going to be listening to Taylor Swift's album Red, her version. However, I am going to exclude the vault tracks. I'm gonna do that I think in another video, another music and makeup, just because it's like a lot of songs to do, and I definitely think I'll be done with my makeup by the time I get to listen to like all 30 songs or whatever. The album Red is already 20 songs as it is before the vault tracks, so yeah, it stops at 21 songs, and then it gets into the vault tracks. Rollin' is on this album, so I'll like listen up to there, and then 22, which is Better Man, the last song, which is All Too Well 10-minute version, will be on a separate video, like another episode of music and makeup. Let's get into it. Let's get into makeup. I just want to feel cute right now, so let's do it. Okay, so first song is State of Grace. I love this opener to the album. I feel like I did not appreciate this song as much as I should have until recently, probably until she released her version of it. It is a really good album opener. I love the beginning beat to the album opening that way, but I don't know, I just never really like gravitated towards it as much as I do now, for sure. It was just such an underappreciated song. I think a lot of songs on Red were underappreciated, and now that Taylor's versions come out, it really like it's a resurgence, and I'm like, damn, like this song's actually so good. Imagine that. I never saw you coming, and now that I have, I'll never be the same. Who was that? Who was that actually? Because I had a lot to say about someone. I'll never be the same since I met you. Like, you've changed my life that much. Oh, okay, so Jake Gyllenhaal? I mean, most of the album is a Jake album, so it makes sense. And it does make sense that he really did fuck her up and her life was changed forever. I feel like a lot of her bad bitchness came from the ending of her relationship with Jake, which I love. I definitely feel like you could really see that within 22 as well, in her song 22. She finally just tried to have fun and happy again after kind of that heartache that she experienced with Jake Gyllenhaal. The lyrics are so good. Mosaic broken hearts. I never appreciated these lyrics until recently. So good. Oh my god, so good. How many times am I gonna say so good in this video? Let's be real. A lot. Nothing else can explain it like that can. Oh my god, I love the little background vocals too. Oh, she always has the best background vocals. Like, if you listen closely, they're there and they add so much to the song without even realizing. It's so good. Love is a ruthless game. Next is Red, Taylor's version. The best metaphors ever written are in this album. This is a random thing, but remember when people were putting like colors into songs all the time? Like, remember when Halsey came out with Colors? Like, that was such a moment in time. Also, Colors is such a good song by Halsey. What does it go like? She says something along the lines of like, I was purple or something and you decided turquoise just wasn't for you or something, and I was like, damn. Like, it's crazy how things just have become so much clearer now after the fact. Like, I did not understand a lot of everything that she was talking about in this song when this song first came out and this album first came out. Now, after like seeing like All Too Well short film and seeing and hearing all these other songs, just it all comes so much more clear. Like when she says losing him was a blue I've never known, oh yeah, she was heartbroken. And then seeing the short film and how she was just reeling after their breakup. Like, she really wrote from that place. It's incredible. One of my favorite songs ever by Taylor Swift is Daylight by her. For that one lyric where she says something along the lines of, I thought love was burning red, but it's golden like daylight. Mind-blowing. The fact that she could come so full circle like that is so beautiful. Is that off of Lover? I think it's off of Lover. When I heard that lyric, I was like, holy shit, yeah, true. I've never related to something so much more. Like, love is not supposed to be burning red. It's not supposed to be these emotions and intense. It's supposed to feel safe and it's supposed to feel calm, like daylight, you know? Like, it's like when you wake up really early and the sun's rising and the whole world is still asleep and everything is so quiet and peaceful and the birds are just starting to chirp. Like, that's what love is. That's how I felt when I first started dating my boyfriend, because it wasn't until I first met my boyfriend and started to fall in love with him and we started to fall with each other that it was like, wow, this is how it's supposed to be. It's like such a mind-blowing moment when you figure that out. Oh, this foundation is far too light for me. This is the Bare foundation and I got a shade too light, but I'm always able to make it work still. It's just like, when I first put it on, I'm like, oh my god, this is so bad. I look like a fucking ghost. Oh my god, look at me. But it's okay. I know it's scary at first, but we make it work, okay? Flashbacks and echoes. That part is also such a good moment. Now, remembering him comes in flashback and echoes. Because we hear it all too well. She's like, I remember it all too well. And like, she's always remembering him. It comes back to her in flashback. And again, when she says, oh, from him is impossible when I still see it all in my head. All too well, ladies and gentlemen. Missing in this dark way, I'm alone. Love how she ends like on like random lyrics like that. Next is Treacherous. Oh, it was one of my favorite songs ever by Taylor Swift. Out of focus, out of eye, you stand with your hands. I've said this a million times, but this is a song really a lot to me and my relationships with my current boyfriend, and it has a bit of a different meaning for us, but I listened to this a lot when I first started dating my boyfriend, and it's a very special song to us. Very strange, I know, but it is. Now, I've heard theories this is actually about Harry Styles, I think. I mean, obviously this is the Jake album. I think I heard from Allie, her name is A Girl Named Allie, on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. And she was saying in a video of hers that in this song she says, I hear the sound of my own voice asking you to stay. And in her interview with I think his name is Ryan Abrams or Ryan Adams. She talks about the song Stay and how it came to her in a dream, and how she was like, she'd open her mouth to an ex-partner of hers and all she could say is stay, like from the song Stay. So maybe she's referencing that here, like in the song, maybe she's referencing that dream that also was that song. And that song, Stay, I think is about Harry Styles, if I'm not mistaken, which is a very interesting theory. Get you alone, follow you home. My favorite lyric, nothing safe is worth the drive and I would follow you home. One of my favorite lyrics of all time. I mean, chef's kiss of a song. Next is I Know You're Trouble. No! Oh, fuck me. I'm so bad about this. You guys see that? I'm sorry, but ever since that one video came out of this song, and then when she goes, oh, like it's the sound of the like lamb, what is that, like that animal going, like ever since that video came out, I cannot unpicture that happening. Trouble, trouble, come scraping in. Oh, this song. I mean, I know everyone loves the 10-minute version, but this song, being so concise, I think kind of makes it hit a little bit harder than the 10-minute version. It gets you right into the core because I think it is shorter. I think that's kind of the advantage to this song. Though obviously we get more context with the 10-minute version, but I love just the normal version still too. I walked through the door with you back home somehow. Even now. I don't know how I did not realize that We're Never Ever Getting Back Together is about Jake Gyllenhaal. For the longest time I thought it was about Harry Styles, but in the music video she has a red scarf. She has all the freaking hints, and for some reason for the longest time I always thought We're Never Ever Getting Back Together was about Harry Styles. But it's so clearly about Jake Gyllenhaal. Because you know what, I think it's kind of known that her and Harry Styles kept going back and forth, so I think that's why people thought it was about Harry Styles, because the song's kind of like, oh, we're going back and forth and now this is done, we're never getting back together after this. People don't realize that actually her and Jake kind of broke up a couple times and got back together a couple times. I think he broke with her like before New Year's, and they got back together in January, and they broke up towards the end of January for good, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously he didn't come to her birthday party in December, which was another reason why they broke up. So yeah. When she says that, I may be okay but I'm not fine at all. What a lyric. What a great way to say that. Like I get through the days, like I'm okay, but in the end I'm really not okay. Like what a great way to say that. Ah, her lyrics are so good. I also love the male backing vocals, the male like harmonizing in this song. I just think about whenever she's like flipping her hair back and forth at the Grammy performance of the song, during this part of the song. Like the whiplash between All Too Well and the next song being 22. every time I listen to this song, I always imagine her being 29 years old and singing this. Like re-recording this, like having to go back to her thoughts when she was 22 and writing this, being 29, 30, and in such a different place in her life. Also, like, when I was 22, I was happy, free, confused, alone at the same time. I was so lost at 22. I'm 25, I still feel pretty lost. I get it. I get it. Oh, I love. Oh my gosh, you guys, my camera died. I don't know where we stopped at, but we're gonna go to the next song, which is I Almost Do. And we're only on number 7 out of 21 songs. So I need to slow down the makeup. I'm almost done with makeup. I need to slow down.
I just wanna tell you, every time I almost do. Say hello to you and risk another goodbye.
And there we go again, kind of how they're always saying hello and goodbye, how they're always breaking up and getting back together quite a few times, and she's like, all right, this is the last time. I can't pick up, even though I know I want the best for me if I don't. Even though you're reaching out still. He reaches out still. Oh, the way she says touches there is so good. Like the little voice break. This song also makes me think of I Bet You Think About Me.
Say I hate you, we break up, you call me, I love you.
Again, this song proves that he did say I love you to her. He only said I love you to her after they broke up. And in her song, All Too Well 10-minute version, like, she says you never called it what it was until, like, we were broken, dead, and buried. Kind of mentioning, like, you never said I love you, you never called it what it was until after we broke up. Kind of like using I love you kind of as a dangling piece to get her back. I mean, obviously the song is about Jake Gyllenhaal, considering the music video and everything we know now, even though I always thought it was about Harry Styles until recently. Ever.
Find your peace of mind with some indie record. It's exhausting, you know, like you're never getting back together. Like ever.
Oh. The way I love hearing differences between the first time she says that part in the original version and her version. Like, she just sounds different but the same. It's so good. I love it. Next is Stay, Stay, Stay. And let me just say, I did not like this song when it first came out, but now I love it. And again, these songs breathe new life. Like, these songs really changed a lot for the better. Stay. I'd like to hang out with you for my whole life. I want to like say that in a vow one day. When I get married one day, I want to be like, I want to hang out with you for my whole life. Like, that's such a cute, innocent way to say, like, I love you and want to be with you forever. Like, let's hang out forever. I love it. I love her laugh in this one. It's so good. And just the song in general, I think is better on this version. Version. Oh, this song is one of my favorite songs of all time by Taylor Swift. I love this song.
I find myself at your door, just like all those times before.
Man, their voices sound so good together. I love that she had him on the song with her, because I definitely think it's someone that you probably would not have thought to put on a song. And obviously you guys don't know, this is Gary Lightbody of Snow Patrol, and just the emotion he puts in this song is so good. I'm so happy they decided to work together on this song. It's so good. again, like, I let you in and I watched you leave. Like, again, she's kind of saying how they just are back and forth. I think that kind of proves that her and Jake didn't just break up one time when it was over. They did break up and get back together a couple times before it was officially over. And she's like, this is the last time, basically, that I'm like telling you this. Like, make me a priority. Put me at the top of your list. Right before your eyes, I'm breaking. Like, damn. Like, you see me, you're breaking me. Fuck.
This is the last time you tell me I got it wrong.
Oh, so good. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop after Holy Ground. I'm gonna just make this video part 2. I'll just all over again. I'll do a different look in another video relatively soon for you guys, because I'm like done with makeup. I just have my lips left, so I'm gonna do this again, part 2, with the rest of the songs on the album. We're just listening to this last song here today, and then we'll listen to the rest next time. But let's listen to Holy Ground again. Also, one of my favorite songs of all time, probably like honestly like my #1. It always changes, but Holy Ground is always up there, like top 3 for sure. There it goes. I love the production on this, it's so good.
And right there where we stood was holy ground. I need you for the first time. I heard something loose. We stood was holy ground.
Oh, so good. I wish the song was longer. Okay, guys, we're done with the makeup. I actually saw this makeup on Taylor Swift, actually, for, I think she's performing a song from Lover, granted, you know, the colorful makeup, and I just recreated it, honestly. Little different from Red, for sure. All right, I love how the makeup came out. Aside from this mess right here, we're just gonna ignore it. Done the makeup, and this video is done. I'm gonna do part 2, like I said, next time, but this was so fun. I love this album, and I hope you guys loved this video. It was so fun talking to you guys about it, and I'm excited to talk more about it in part 2. Yeah, I love the makeup, and I'm so happy that everything came out. This album is so good, and I'm so happy we got it so soon within her, like, redoing her albums. Like, it came out so quick after Fearless, and obviously we've had quite a break before the next re-release, and we're not really sure what it is. Looking back, I could see why it was a little shaky for her in regards of her albums across the board, because it did seem so up and down, and it was because she was in such a transitional time in her career with kind of still being country, trying to figure out where she stands in country and pop. And then obviously she went through a really hard heartbreak during this album with Jake, and you know, she's trying to figure out herself. You know, she's 22 at such a young age where you are so confused and figuring stuff out. Either way, I think it's still a masterpiece of an album, and I love that she gave us so much with this album. She really did it for us, the fans. You know, obviously the vault tracks and then the short film. I love you guys a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Part 2 will be coming out soon. Bye!